Oh boy. Well, I'm having actual issues finding the original soundtrack. I meant to have that up before. Dang. Oh, I need to re-download it. That's why I need to. Okay. Well, I'll have to do that some other time. In the meantime, Primal Calling. I don't. Oops, I need to turn this on. I don't have. I should have spent the time to like launch the game and get the settings set up. Immediately. Give me a moment. Yeah, the first one has a massive sale, so this is really loud in my ears, by the way. So if I accidentally start to yell, I'm sorry. But yeah, the first one on sale for $3. So I this is a good game. I do recommend picking it up. All right, much better. All right, I can hear you. You can hear me. Wait, no, I can't hear anything now. Ah, shoot, it deafened me. Oops. Oh well. I'm gonna need some context first. How much is the second going to cost? We don't know. It just got announced, and they're saying they're hoping to release it this year. But first thing I'm going to do is immediately overhype myself and play the demo. Press F8 to give some feedback. So it's probably going to be priced roughly the same as the first game, and maybe as roughly the same as the second game they released, which is nothing to do with Monster Train. It is Ink. I forgot what it's called. I didn't get it. Alt F4 for free hacks, right? There we go. I think that's good audio right there. Heaven betrayed hell. The covenant, a promise of peace between our two realms, was broken, and I took part in it. Charge! For heaven! For Seraph! That was one of the original bosses you fought, by the way. Seraph was our leader and my brother. There was a time when I still believed in him. I'm hoping that this is all going to be voice acted when the game actually comes out, because the original one opens up with the intro of Hell, our home. And that's all you got to know, is immediately it then goes to a screen of it frozen over. And you're like, oh man, you're good at voice acting. I mean, I've only got like 10 voices I can use. unmuted. All right. This is Seraph. But ever since his invasion of hell failed, he began to change. The taste of defeat enticed him to seek greater power from titans beyond our world. Until he got what he was looking for. Oh no! The titans came to heaven and began to corrupt everything. Now they threaten our whole world. Our only hope of stopping them is to forge a new covenant, an alliance between the remaining angels and demons. Brah! And then that's definitely not fell. Now that angels and demons work together, old grudges remain, but a lot has also changed since then, including me. Oh, those look sick!
Lieutenant, preparations for the next assault into heaven are ready. We await your word.
Very well. I'll join you shortly. Seraph, whatever is left of you out there, I promise I will put an end to you for good.
This looks so good!
As I press M to mute myself, M opens up the map, so you can see where else you can go to, just like you could in the original game. Not much for us to do here in Limbo. All we can do is
a battle.
So these are angels. Well, sort of.
They're corrupted now. Domains preservation. Healers blessed by Dominion bolster their allies. Attack in large bursts to achieve victory.
So we have Uriel the First Blessed. Is that our boss? Yeah, that's the boss. Combat in this room continues until all enemies are defeated. Right. So this one is the boss we'll be fighting. An Acolyte restores health, so we want to kill those. And then the Fallen Champion. Tons of health, a little bit of damage.
A battle!
Dragon's Horde. Oh! Earn a Dragon's Horde and loot it outside of battle for valuable rewards. And here's our starting deck. So our champion is going to be Fel with multi-strike revenge. Apply Valor 1 to friendly units. Valor is +1 attack per stack. After combat, if the unit is in front, gain armor up to the stack count. So you want to give Valor to your front line units. Fantastic. Firestarter, deal 1 damages, then apply Pyrogel 2. Pyrogel is +1 incoming attack damage per stack. So deal 1, deal 3, deal 5, deal extra damages. Just cause. Advance. When advance is, move the unit to the front, and then of course applies to Valor. So we can also use this to move an enemy unit to the front if we wanted to. And then, looks like we have 2 different types of stewards now. We have the shield steward and the spear steward. Spear has more damages, shield has more healths. Let us begin. No pressure, but this stream will be deciding factor whether or not I'll be purchasing the first. I have, like, 50 videos on my channel you can also watch if you are curious about the first. So if you're still unsure, definitely take a look into those, because I play with those on the hardest difficulty. This is your pyre. If it takes too much damage from enemy attacks, your run is over. Protect the pyre.
Deployment phase.
Each battle begins with the deployment phase. You will draw your champion and any unit card with a blue banner on it. After you end this turn, enemies will invade. It's a great deal, but I still don't know about the game at all. Understandable.
Summon units to defend your train. You can play each unit one card once per battle.
Alrighty. So mouse wheel, or I can also click these arrows to go up and down. So you have 3 floors. Enemies will be spawning out of this bottom floor. So this tutorial doesn't teach you as well as the original one did. So that probably means they're assuming you played the first one. So this will be pretty brutal for people just jumping right in. But essentially, enemies will appear here. You can play your units on any of these floors as long as they don't fill up the space. Well, as long as it doesn't exceed the space. So we're going to go ahead and place Fel here. Revenge, apply Valor 1 to friendly units. What are the safer things we could do? I'll find a way to end the Titan's grasp on you. Yep. And we're going to go ahead and place Shield Steward here. Each turn, you have embers you can use. This is how many actions you can do. Ember, you get 3 every single turn, and these Shield Stewards cost me 1 each. So somehow I'm at 2 still? I don't know what happened there. So, but I'm out of cards to play, so there's nothing else I could do, so we will end our turn.
Your train stops here!
Enemies have boarded your train. Enemies enter at the lowest level and move up 1 level every turn. If they reach the top, they'll attack your pyre. Now notice these 2 units have 2 different stats. So our guy has 2 swords with 8. This guy has 2 swords with 4. This has a healing cross for 15. So this doesn't deal damage.
Last stop.
I'm going to open up my deck. We don't have any other creatures. So I'm going to go ahead and place this Spear Steward behind Fel. And we'll probably place this Spear Steward back here. Alright, so that's all of our minions. We can't play anymore. We have 1 more mana. Gain armor up to the stack count. I think I'm better off playing Just Cause here. Turn Endo. So now the enemy will attack first, and then my guys will act. Because I get to play all my cards. So, like, if I had the cards in my hand, I could kill everything on their side. But notice, we have really weak cards. So we need to set up for a strong win later. So right here. Turn Endo. Not looking good for us. They are on the 3rd floor. But wait. Nothing has spawned here. A brief respite. So essentially, the boss is going to be spawning next turn. So once I deal with these 2, then that should take care of everything we need there. Now, this is where we have to do some math. So we get to see the outcome of this brawl. This will lose 22 health. So it'll go down to 46. This will deal 40, so if I can somehow deal a little more damage, then my pyre will only take 4 damage. And damage your pyre take does not go away. That retains between each of your battles. So you want to avoid having damage happen as much as possible. I don't see a way to prevent it, so we're going to set up for making sure we could defeat the boss. So notice, all that still happens. Boom. So it only took 4 damage. Hopefully...
Time for a bit of savage fun.
Defeat the boss to win the battle. His relentless ability means that combat will continue in the room until he is defeated. Alright, so... Fel is currently doing 17 times 2, so that's 34. Revenge, apply Valor 1 to friendly units. So she'll go to 18 times 2. So 36 plus an additional 15. That's 51. I want to see if I can prevent taking more damage. It's okay if this one passes, just not this one. So 51. No, wait. 52 because Valor on this one as well. Is this single player only, I assume? There is a multiplayer, but it's more of a... everyone's playing on the same seed, and you're trying to see like how well everybody does and aim for the highest score. No multiplayer on the demo, but there probably is going to be a multiplayer when the official game releases. We're at 52 damage. If I apply Firestarter all 3 times, that'll deal an additional 6. So 3 damage. So 1, then 3, so 4, and then 5, so 9. So it goes down to 59. Dead. Perfect. Tan Endo. So this combat's gonna go until everyone is dead. This floor is now inaccessible, and it has been overtaken by the corruption. I'm gonna go ahead and apply as much Valor here as possible. Firestarter for extra damages. I could have probably done a lot more damage by applying more Pyrogel. It's fine.
Last stop.
Firestarter.
More Firestarter.
Fantastic. Battle is won, so we gain 1,000 points. We did take 4 damage, so we lose some points on that. And the boss got to the top floor, so the score's only improved by 10%. So that's our final score for this battle. So it was okay. If I put Fell on the bottom, we probably could have beaten the boss on the bottom floor. But I bet you I would have taken a lot more damage. Alright, so these are our choices. We have 2 equipment. And equipment is a new card type. Penitent's Blood Suits. Shift. Shift is triggers whenever this unit moves. Okay, I see what they're trying to do here. Take 20 damage. Can be equipped on enemy units. Interesting. Enchant. Quick. This is a unit, so I can have other units besides my trained stewards. Enchant. Other units on the same floor gain a bonus. Cool. And then quick. Attack before enemy units. Pretty useful. Windblade. Shift. So whenever this moves, gain Valor 1 and Resolve. Trigger Shift. Triggers after combat. See, quick is really good. Just because that means I could deal damage and not take damage. See, I would like to replace all the stewards and get rid of them if possible. I don't think I want the Penitent's Blood Suits, because then I'd have to find a way to be moving the enemy units, which actually is possible with Just Cause. Oh, I completely forgot I could move the back units to the front. There was no reason to move those, though. And then we're kind of, I think, at the same issue with this one, which, unless there's a way... Unless there's a way that I can constantly be shifting units around, I don't think this is going to be that great. I could also just pass on all these rewards for gold, but I think the upbeat Warbler is a lot better just because of this quick ability. Golden Touch. Oh, deal 8 damages. 2. So, okay. 2 mana, or 2 Ember, and then slay, gain a Dragon's Horde, earn Dragon's Horde, and loot it outside of battle for valuable rewards. I kind of want to go with that, but we'll see. Flicker, 0 Ember, deal 1 damage to enemy units, and that's plural, so it's all of them on a floor. It's all on a floor, so it's not going to deal it to every single one. It's just the floor. Lava Flow. By the way, I do have house rules for a multiplayer for basically 2 people competing, but it didn't quite take off. It was fun to do, but yeah, it was okay. Lava Flow. Consume. Apply Pyrogel 4 to enemy units. So Consume is when you play it, it goes away, which it can be useful for thinning out your deck for the really good combos. Part of me wants to take Dragon's Horde or Golden Touch in order to gain this Dragon's Horde. Flicker's really good just for area damage. We'll go ahead and take the Golden Touch. I want to see what that does. Alrighty. Merchant of Steel, forge your units with new powers, or forge your spells. I really want to see more banished units, not gonna lie. So, because right now, the only units I really would be enhancing is this upbeat Warbler and whatever I get here, whereas the spells would be good for all of them. So technically the spell one would be better. Really want to see the banished unit, though, so we're just gonna go this way. I should have looked to see what was available first before just clicking it. Demonic Fledgling! It's an angel. Okay. Strike, trigger when attacking, so gain Valor 1, or shift, gain Rage 2. Interesting, so it's a mix between the original Demonborn and, well, the angels. Or Steadfast Crusader. This guy looks really cool. Slam has a cooldown of 2. Advance. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to this unit's current health and armor. Advance is when it is moved to the front of the floor. Issue is these don't combo well with what I currently got. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the Steadfast Crusader is confusing me. Advance, so ability. Slam. And Slam is has a cooldown of 2. Deal damage to the front enemy unit to this unit's current health and armor, which, by the way, combines really, really well with Valor. We'll go ahead and take it. And let's enhance them. We will absolutely be purging a card from our deck. Let's go ahead and get rid of Shield Steward. I don't want to be fighting with those. I could remove another card, but I'd rather upgrade a unit with Valor 5. Reduce size to 1 and apply Fragile. No. Dualism. I don't have the money for this, I'm just checking to see what these do. Doubles the stack of status effects applied to this unit. I gotta sleep. Definitely finish the stream tomorrow and make a decision. Definitely liking what I'm seeing. Good night. Hey, good night, Lachilito. You have a great time. Have a good night. Do I just remove a second card? If we go ahead and just give both Valor, because Valor is more damages, and then gain armor up to the stat count. We'll go ahead and do that. Nothing else for us to do. Moving on. So now,
Knights of Entropy. Slow-moving soldiers blessed of entropy will deal heavy damage if they reach the front.
these guys were corrupted with the crystals, similar to one of the other clans that we played with previously. Okay, we'll start the battle. What all has this blue banner? Okay, just the shield stewards. Because I don't want all the shield stewards. Got it. Tell you what. Let's put the shield steward here on top. But we're going to put both Fell and the steadfast crusader here on the bottom floor. I don't know what it said there, but it sounded like it was trying to say something cool. For the glory of Seraph! Combat previews. Basically, we already talked about it. Your unit summoned a unit with an activated ability. Click the... Oh! I choose when the ability goes off. Alright, we're going to put this upbeat warbler here in the back.
A brief respite.
We're going to gain our dragon egg. We're definitely going to take some damage, though. Yeah, not good. So as long as we kill the enemies here, we're fine. We do not kill the enemies here, we're not fine. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to... activate his ability. And then Firestarter. There we go. Want to speed up combat? Not yet. Not for this one. We got a Dragon Horde egg. Alright, Divinity. Apply Valor 10. Ooh, Cursed Twin Blade. We got an epic available. Multi-strike, but strike -1. See, that's really good. We're going to take that. Flicker. I got to check the map. Okay. We do have a Merchant of Magic available here. They want to go ahead and take a Flicker here.
Pyreborn clan can earn Dragon's Hoard. Rewards grow as you collect more. You can loot it now or save it for later. You can collect any time from the map.
Cool. How do I exit this? There it is. We're going to go ahead and save. We're not going to use that. I don't need 10 gold. Alrighty. Well... now the real question is do I have enough to make it through? Because I can go and heal here now. Merchant of Arms increase a creature. I could try to improve the Upbeat Warbler. I don't think it's quite worth it, though. We definitely need to go this way, so... oh, did I forget to take a thing here in the center? Oh, I did not. Okay. Let's check this event.
A historian has set up his carriage near the rail. Inside open crates, you catch glints of various artifacts, scavenged from remnants of trains long past.
You possess artifacts I have yet to add to my collection. Can I take one? Of course. I'll trade you for it.
Friendly units get plus 10 attack, but minus 1 attack for every artifact you own. Right now, I don't own any. You take the artifact off the historian's hits.
Much appreciated. That one was causing me some trouble, as you can imagine.
Okay. Let's go check out the merchant. Upgrade a spell with plus 10 magical power. Upgrade a spell to cost 1 less. Well, we're definitely gonna do plus 10 power to Flicker. No reason not to. Upgrade a spell cost -1 and intrinsic. Starts your first hand post deployment phase. Upgrade a spell cost -1. Well, I can't remove a card, so I'd rather upgrade Golden Touch. I don't know, it just seems bad to do that. We'll upgrade a Just Cause, because those do seem to be more of the bread and butter of how this deck works.
Oh, Sword Maiden!
Summon, draw an equipment card from your deck, and if it's equipped, gain Valor 8. Or Avenger. Revenge, apply melee weakness 1 to the attacker. I'm gonna take the Sword Maiden. Okay. I should stop taking too many creatures.
Archaon, scion of savagery. Archaon's power draws power from the defeated of his forces, becoming enraged at their failure.
Furious Frenzy. Archaon gains Rage 3 on Siphon. Okay, so you get all the ones that have the blue banner. So this is a boss. There's going to be a lot more waves. This doesn't work as well as I thought I was going to. I'm going to need +1 Amber. We're going to not be summoning the Shield Steward from this point onwards. But if I want to be able to play everything on my first turn, I'm going to need more Amber. Because, yeah, that was a misplay. That's fine. We'll make it work for future.
Archaon is the strongest boss you've faced yet. He moves between floors freely, but can be attacked if you clear out the other enemies on that floor.
I drew my equipment card. Cool. I think I'd rather be giving it to Fel here anyways. Just cause. Oh man, that's a lot of damages. This unit has a trigger. Triggers after combat. He gets stronger the higher up he goes. That would have been great to have known. Okay. Let's get these Spear Stewards out of here. Nope, we're boosting our damage. Putting everything on... We're putting all of our eggs in one basket. It'll be fine. These are not comboing well at all.
Heaven's light is colder than you'd think.
Yeah, because the fact that I'm making them all have quick means Fel's not getting hit, so she's not boosting my allies. Do I go greed and kill this unit with the golden touch? Probably just need to keep applying more stacks for just cause. Ooh, 8 damage to the pyre. Not good. Also, don't forget a lot of this is I'm learning all these mechanics that's going on.
My wings! I can feel them decaying. Walls cannot stop me.
I could definitely golden touch here. And flicker for extra damages. Alrighty. So this is enough to kill. There. Okay. We don't need another Cursed Twin Blade. Blood Soak Arena. This is a room. Friendly units gain Valor 7 on Slay. And Superheated. Consume double the amount of Pyre Gel on a unit. No, I'll definitely take it that Blood Soak Arena. Oh, these dragons look so cool. Magma Mauler. The issue is I don't think I take any units, though. What would synergize better for having quick and the potential of Valor? So strike, apply Pyrogel 8. Avarice. When a unit with Avarice deals unblocked damage, gain gold equal to stacks of Avarice. Or the Battle Dancer. Shift gate. No, we're not shifting. Strike. Honestly, the Magma Mauler would probably synergize the best. Because what I'm currently looking at is Upbeat Warbler, Of course, with Fell. Now, the Slam's been nice for making it to where I could shift him into the front so Fell doesn't die. But we should be able to give Fell a lot more Valor soon. Yeah, friendly units gains Valor 7 on Slay. And if Fell's going to be doing all the killing... So we could literally be getting a whole bunch of gold with the Miser here. Thinking I want to go with Miser. So the Magma Baller is going to be the easiest way for us to actually scale. We'll grab the Magma Baller here. And like I said, I was going to get more Hell's Flame, +1 per turn, and +1 Pyre. So that way... Ooh, or Heaven's Light for more creatures on one row. Because what are we starting with? So Fell takes 2 space. Upbeat Warbler, of course, takes 1. Normally we only have room for just the additional 1. But Magma Mauler, I want with Fell. Because I could be able to stack them. Hell's Flame. We'll go ahead and save our dragons. So, trinkets means I deal less. Oh, now it's also going to be even less now. Because I did get an artifact technically still. Forge your units with new powers. Duplicate any card except your champion. And gold. This allows me to heal. We're going to go this way. Get our gold, upgrade our champion. Gain Valor 1 permanently with a shift? Also, this character here, he was definitely one of the previous bosses from the previous game. Shift, add Valor 1 permanently. I think that's way better. That's permanent scaling. Forge units to gain new powers. When a unit dies or is eaten, return it to its card on the top of the draw pile. I don't think I have any creatures that I want to have die. No, I don't have any creatures I want to have die, so Mortal Stone usually can be great. Not in this run. Smidge Stone, reduce 1 size and apply Fragile. Nope. Upgrade a unit with Avarice 3.
Oh, we're talking about greed. Greed is good. Right, greed. I love greed. Greed is so good.
We're going to remove a card from our deck. We are going to start tuning our deck to only the cards that we actually want.
Average 3 sounds nice, though.
The issue is none of these are that great. Don't get me wrong, the attack's good. Just, I think I'd rather have health. Or Valor. Valor would be way better. We're just gonna take this time to remove cards out of our deck that we don't need. Do I get rid of the stewards the hard way? Or do I go ahead and get rid of the at least a fire starter? And we're gonna purge one more card. Because the Spear Stewards we could just play, but it's kind of a waste to be spending our action playing that. And we'll go ahead and give Avarice to the Magma Muller. Alright, duplicate any card. I think we're going to take Just Cause here and duplicate that. Or Flicker. Nah, I think we duplicate Just Cause. And then we'll be wanting to get more draw in the future. Alrighty, undergo trials for greater risk and reward. Activating the trial will make the battle more difficult, but you'll earn an extra reward if you win. Non-boss enemy units restore 150 health when they move up a floor. Ooh, these guys have 170. Yuck. That's the boss. $170 health is a lot. Is there anything on the next floor that I would be really wanting to have? Duplicate any card. So we could duplicate again. Gain an equipment or room. Forge your units to gain new powers. Nah, we definitely need... Nah, we'd be going here. So Merchant of Steel. I don't really need to, like, enhance all my units. I guess I would really want to be removing cards. It's just how much do we want to greed? Now, we've already lost some health. Do I think I'd be able to kill these enemies before taking too much damage? Is the real question. Cursed Twin Blade is strike -1 attack. That's... Ugh. Yeah, we'll take it. There's a chance we die here, but I think we're fine. But we're gonna have to set up on the top row. Fell. Up here you go.
Magma Muller.
Also goes here onto the top row.
My blade thirsts.
I don't know. That's what I picture him saying, you know? Alright. Steadfast Crusader. Go here. What's the ability? Advance. Right. We're not in any rush to have that multi-strike, so I think we're okay. The plan has unfortunately changed, but we now have enough Ember to do everything we need. I need card draw. You've drawn a room card. Heck yes, I did. That's going up here. I won't let the Titans reach hell.
Dead.
Rather not take 3 damage. Alright. Upbeat Warbler goes here into the back. We're going to go ahead and apply Pyrogel there. Now we have even more waves of enemies. Flicker! this advances, that's a lot of damage we take. So if I play Just Cause, if we do Firestarter, score's going to be 3 damage, and then apply 2 more stacks. So then it's going to take an additional 8 damage, so that's 11 damage. So that's 99. If I do Just Cause for Valor 2 here, friendly units on Slay. We're going to do it like this. Way better. Not the greatest. Ow! 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 And the fact that they're basically fully healing every turn does not help. But I did that to myself. I can shift these positions a couple times really fast for the more permanent Valor. And then the real question is, do I play Golden Touch or Cursed Twin Blade? No matter what, we really can't do both. No matter what, we can use this Death Toll thingy. So if we play the Cursed Twin Blade, more multi-strike, gives 6 attack. We could do even more damage to this guy in the back. But then Fel starts losing all of her attack. We're going to go ahead and do this double shifting play.
Permanent Valor.
So if we look at the card, currently have Valor 4. Fantastic. Apply Sap 2 to your units. Oh, really? Well, I wasn't going to do a lot of damage to that anyways. I was still going to take 18 damage. Deck's going to be completely reshuffling. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this guy. We're going to get rid of this guy. We're taking way too much damage. Hey, we could do everything. Really? No. 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 Alright, so in future, we can't let anything through. We probably can't take whatever challenges are presented to us. Order is an illusion. I choose whatever they said. Alright, gain a dragon egg. I can't play these multiple just causes, unfortunately. Firestarter goes here. Yeah. So Firestarter goes here. And Valor 2 to you. Just so we don't apply sap. Because it's really not worth getting that sap.
Protect the pyre.
Well, I guess we don't have to. But Pyre Gel, ability. And pass turn. Good amount of damage. Alrighty, and that's it. But I do want to swap it 2 more times for more permanent valor. Boom. Collect extra money. Oh, we got a cool new equipment. Valor 7, extinguish. Apply this unit's valor to the front friendly unit. What is extinguish? When it dies? Oh, yeah, we're not doing that. I could see a strategy for that. Apply armor 20 and valor 5. Retreat the front enemy unit. Apply melee weakness 1 to enemy units. See, that's also pretty good. Okay, a shifting strategy would definitely be pretty interesting. Armor 20 and valor 5. It might be... I mean, it's too expensive. Well, sort of. It is valor 5, though. We'll take that. I don't think there's anything else we really need. Resolve, reduce cooldown by 1, triggers after combat. Right. Well, enchant, grant avarice 3. Yeah, if I had that extra space. But, it's fine. We're not going to worry about it. Deal 20 damage to all units, slay, gain 10 gold. I don't think I need any of these. At this point, I think we just need to power up. Select 1 of 3 minor artifacts. Nope, we're going to save. We're saving it. Alright, Merchants of Steel. I think we just need to try to power up our cards, such as the Magma Mauler. And of course, get rid of the cards we don't need at all. Because I don't... -1 attack for every artifact you own. See, I don't really want to get artifacts, so... Duplicating a card except your champion. Gain an equipment or a room card. Glass cannon! That's hilarious. Silence. Armor 60. Nah, I don't think so. I think we just skip here. Yeah, more gold. Alright, we definitely need to be removing cards out of our deck. Ooh, quick. In +5 attack. Nope. Don't need that.
More avarice.
We don't need that. See, if I reduce the size to 1 and apply fragile, then I can fit the Spear Steward with these two, but remove a card from our deck. I think we're just removing multiple cards from our deck. We're not removing all the fire starter cards. We are going to remove at least one. I don't know, Golden Touch is kind of bad right now. I'll keep it. I think I get rid of this Spear Steward. Alright, plus 20 health, we might as well. Make this card more tanky, just in case there's some thorns. Avarice 3. I could always use more money. That's it. Nothing else. I'm not going to reroll. We leave. Do I duplicate a card? I don't even think I duplicate a card here. I mean, I could duplicate the Just Cause. Liquid Courage. We'll duplicate that. -1 Ember per turn, gain more. I don't think so. I think we just try to survive now. Alright. Well, we have our strategy, essentially. You go up here, you go up here. Gone. Some spells can only be played once per battle. That's what the consumability is about. Alrighty. Oh, Flicker. Perfect. When you cast a spell on this floor. If I bring you to the front, I'll take less damage. Better. I don't like taking 8 damage here. We need more Pyre Heart.
For the glory of the Titans.
Do I just swap you again? Yeah, we just swap you again. Perfect. Flicker. This is fine. I need to stop. That's just lousy. Much better. Instead of dying, let's just take 1 point of damage. Let's swap these all on about. Fantastic. Yeah. Gain Titan skin. 5 damage reduction? Am I dead here? Okay, we're fine. Alrighty. There we go. And more permanent buffs. Oh, lead Songbird. Valor on friendly units adds +1 attack per stat. I don't have the space for this, so that's not going to work. I think it's basically the same for all of these. Skip. That would have been a cool way earlier, though. Fanning the Flame. Deal 3 damage to a random unit twice. Slay increased damage by 3 permanently. Also would be way cooler if we had gotten that earlier. Skip. We gotta save this loot. We have to go this way. Pyreheart, Merchant. Upgrade spell costs 2 less and can consume. Holdover. When played, this card is placed on top of your draw pile. Status effect stacks added by this card are doubled. So I could double this on this card and always have it. Which is what I'm going to do. And then plus 20 magic power and consume. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, golden touch. Not eligible because it already has consume. That's fine. We'll go ahead and give it to a fire starter. Leave. And then duplicate. Now I don't have to duplicate a card. But honestly, duplicating this Just Cause that I just enhanced would be pretty nice for a whole bunch of extra valor. And then I'm always guaranteeing 2 permanent stacks. So that's what we're going to do. Deck is still pretty thick.
Nourishing Feed. Kale, Lord of the Cherubs. Heaven's leader of the Cherubs have been manipulated by the Titan of Domination. Now, even Heaven's workers are under the Titan's grasp. Nourishing Feed.
Kale and his cherubs grant plus 20 health and spikes 2 to enemy units. Disgusting. Okay. Yep, that's fine. This strategy didn't work out the way I wanted to, so... But it's fine. It's fine! Turn this into our little blood arena where we're going to dance up here. Currently at Valor 29.
Permanently.
Fire starter. We're gonna...
Cursed Twin Blade.
Ooh, this one's the consume. I'd rather not have to deal with this, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this early on. Goodness. We're already taking so much damage. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Just making sure I'm gonna have enough. Oh, man. Alright, it's all coming together. We got our scaling. I really can't take this damage. Swap these two. We'll bring you to the front so we can divide that damage out. We're gonna go all the way up here to the pyre. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. I'd rather... What do these do? Apply 3 corruption to your front unit. Corruption takes 1 damage per sec at the end of the turn. No. I don't have enough mana for everything, but again, we got to get rid of this toll card. Swap these two. Do this little dance for more permanent scaling. And Firestarter. Just on you. Whew, it's 6 health. That's true, I have more health on my... I don't have enough mana for everything. So, this Liquid Courage, not the best card to have duplicated. So we're going to go ahead and avoid taking damage. 1, 2... I'd only want to play 2. I'd rather Fel be gaining as much armor as possible. We're going to bring you to the front so we can do the exact same thing we did that other time. Tan Endo. Disgusting. This works really well in my favor. So you gain armor up to Valor, which makes sense. I think I'm going to go ahead and Flicker. Okay, so if I put it into the back, we're fine. So if we bring you forward, it's fine. And even more damages. Okay, because I wanted more permanent Valor.
Oh, that was really close.
That was way too close for comfort. Pyroclasm. Attuned explosive. Multiply the effects of magic power by 5. Cute. Magic power. Explosive. All excess damage is applied to each enemy unit. Cool. Or Sanctuary. Consume, so one-time use. Apply damage shield to friendly units. Nullify the next source of damage. We don't need any of these. Limbo's Solace. Pretty certain is what we're taking here. I could grab Heaven's Light, but I think I'd rather be drawing +1 card every turn. So I don't think I really need... If I get the extra space, I could put the Steadfast Crusader on the same floor, and then we could be dancing around, but I think I really would be rather having more card draw. Because right now, if we get the +1 amber, then I will have too much amber, which is not a situation you really want to be in. We kind of had the perfect amount of amber in that last one. But if we have more card draw, we can go through and have more options for all of our situations, such as casting Flicker, getting through our golden touches as quickly as possible. But +1 space means we could stack more units onto the top floor. Again, so that way the Steadfast Crusader can help us scale a lot better. It's just we really want Fell in the front, so that's the only part where they don't mix super well. But still, it's just more damage and a little bit of extra scaling. I don't know if that little bit of extra scaling's worth it. I think I'd rather be getting the plus card draw. We'll save it. Remove up to 2 cards. That'd be pretty good. Magical Merchant. Even better. Because I don't think I really need to enhance my guys. Like, what would I be enhancing? Nothing really. It'd be great to remove more cards. With the card draw we got, we should be fine. So we're going to go over here. Grab this money. Let's go ahead and improve our champion. This one gives Fell better stats. Or Revenge, apply Valor 2 to friendly units. Better. Celestial Alcove. Let's go ahead and figure out what we get here first. Well, let's check the Merchant. Magic Power and Consume. Good. Upgrade a spell to cost 2 less and consume. Could have been better. Holdover. I don't need that anymore. So we may end up re-rolling here. Intrinsic. Probably going to remove a card out of the deck, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get a spell card here. Dog of Bone. Yep. Will you stop by and pet the dog? Oh, I really want to take the dog, but it only hurts our deck. First time it would reach 0. Yeah, but then that makes all of our guys have less. Honestly, I think we leave the dog. I'm really sad. First time the pyre reaches 0 health. Only trigger once. See, the only downside is it makes it to where our guys didn't have less damage. Hold Alt. Okay. I think we leave. The bone dog's tail stops wagging and he whimpers. He realizes that, yet again, he is left. He is to be left at the side of the rail, you monster. I do feel really bad. I already felt bad. You didn't have to make me feel worse. Thanks, devs. 10 out of 10. Would ditch again. Alright. So, magic power and consume. Issue is we want a way to make these liquid courages cheaper. And -2 and consume, not gonna do it for us. Sort of, actually. We'll consume one of these less useful just causes. Am I going to get rid of another fire starter? It's not really that good in our deck. Reroll. +10 magic power. Ooh, spell chain. When played, a copy of this card will be added to your hand. The copy gains ephemeral, purged when played, discarded, or at the end of the turn. Upgrade a spell to remove consume. I think just a 20 damage flicker? Because what would I spell chain? I can't think of anything I actually would spell chain. It's a really cute idea. Well, I guess we could spell chain one of these just causes. So that always guarantees 2 shuffles. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose, I guess. No, is there anything I want to remove consume from? I don't think I want as many just causes. And purging a card is expensive. Make a card cost 1 less. This could make a liquid courage cost even less, which would be good for us. +10 magic power. I could apply it to Flicker. I think that's better. And then is removing a card better? And then just get rid of one of these extra liquid courages I just don't need. So let's count our cards. We are drawing 6 cards a turn. When we are finished going through our deck, we got rid of that, no more of that. We have how many cards in our deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna get rid of this just cause. If I can get rid of one more, then we basically have a perfect hand every time. -1 per turn. No thank you. I don't like dying. Terrifying Amalgam. If you have no units on the floor, deal 5 damage to the pyre. Celestial Bastion, armor 120, Titan Skin 10. Yeah, no. We're good. We're good. We're good. Do I have Fel here in the front? Nah, I don't think we have Fel in the front. I think we set everybody up on this floor. Why are the enemies not the same as what I'm being previewed? Sweep attacks all enemy units. I want to get rid of this Liquid Courage, but I don't think I can. Do I even play this just cause? I think I don't yet. I think we play Liquid Courage and then the Fire Starters. And then the real question is what gets the Liquid Courage? Well, I'm thinking we go ahead and Fire Starter here. Kill you off so we take less damage. And then, of course, 2 Fire Starters here. Why was my math so wrong? I think that was still the correct play, though. Who gets the Liquid Courage? This is really bad, by the way. These guys have way too much health. That's bad for me. I think I'm just dead here. These guys have too much health. Okay, Cursed Twin Blade. Slight bit more damage. We're alive. Sort of. Another wave? I thought I had scaling. I guess I didn't. Because I think I just died to that. We did finally kill one, though. Oh, we're live at 3! We barely die here. Yep. Because at the end of this turn, we take 5 damage. So unless I can kill this... No. Arg. Yeah, these guys had too much health for me. I guess I'm dead here. Well, that was fun, though, but... Because... that just moves on right to there. Deals the damage. Way too much damage. They had way too much health. Eagle Heart! Consume advanced transfer all valor on this floor to a unit. Hell yeah! Sky Song Trumpet. Summoning a Hymnist applies Valor 5 to friendly units. Hell yeah! Yeah, unfortunately there were a couple of things that weren't synergizing in my decks. Guildmonger. Extinguish. If it dies, gain money. Hell yeah! And Attuned Manacles. Incant is also triggered by unit abilities. Hell yeah. That is a shame. The full game is going to also include these: more clans, higher difficulty levels, daily challenges, dimensional challenges, endless, new events, logbook, Pyre Hearts, full story, and Battle the Titans. Also, 100 plus more cards. I already wishlist it. You can, of course, continue playing the demo again, because you have a little bit of customization, because you have 2 clans, so you have 2 champions to play with. But hopefully we're going to get more. Fel, you're finally back. Please tell me you have good news. I'm sorry, Talos. The corruption is spreading, and it's getting worse. I could barely recognize heaven anymore.
You better...
Hold on, because I know who this is.
You better...
I can't do his voice, man. What would... Because I know... Basically...
You better explain yourself, Fel.
What would this one be? Phoenix, nice.
I agree to let you use my power gel, but this much you'll need to pay me back with interest.
Really? Of course a dragon would think first of gold. Why deal with the threats before us when you can pad your profits, right?
An angel speaks of threats. Need I remind you what happened when you were threatening? When you were the threat invading us?
Enough. Listen, this is a makeshift alliance. It is not going to be perfect, especially between former enemies. But the real enemy is taking over heaven as we speak. If we don't come together, they'll take over hell too.
Let heaven enjoy its comeuppance. My portfolio will be happy, so long as the Titans get what they deserve.
So as long as you actually help us, I'll be back in heaven and never have to deal with you again. What's a headache? How did Herzal ever manage to make peace between heaven and hell?
Continue the story in the full game. Unlock new clans, player hearts, daily challenges, and a lot more.
I want to view it! Alrighty. But essentially, we'll be able to see here at least my run history. First one, I challenge y'all to do better. You definitely probably could. So where it went wrong is the songbird, as cute as it was not as helpful as you would have thought. Because it was counterproductive for Fel's ability. Now, it made it to where Fel would survive early on, but it also made it to where we were getting less valor. So I could have used something else besides the songbird. We nearly had a full deck, but all of our cards were still kind of just mediocre. I should not have duplicated the consume potion a second time. And in fact, taking that card was probably the mistake in the first place. What time is it? I was basically 2 hours right there. I unfortunately do not have time for another run. But I will be doing at least one more run of this game, because I love Monster Train. It's pretty awesome. I encourage y'all to be taking a look into it as well. And heck, Monster Train 1 is absolutely on sale. Oh, I don't know about the DLC. I gotta check the DLC. Is DLC on sale? Give me a moment. Gotta take a look-see. That's the trailer. You can take a look at the trailer, but essentially, this demo is free to play. You do not need anything else, so you're free to play it yourself. There's no release date other than hopefully sometime in 2025. That is the release date that we've been given. Oh, it's the entire bundle is $2.49. That includes the DLC. Ooh. At least I'm pretty certain that that's what it is. Monster Train. Wait. Oh, daily deal. Offers ends. Okay, so you've got about like 2 to 3 weeks. The Last Divinity DLC is also on sale for $1.80, so you could get the entire game for less than $5. And The Last Divinity, I mean, I have plenty of games of it on, I have plenty of games on my YouTube channel, so take a look at those videos. And yeah, that's, I might play a little bit more Monster Train just to hype it up, especially as the game gets closer, but I've still got too much other stuff to do. So thank you all so much for tuning on in. I had a blast. I'm going to go ahead. We'll get that closed up because the menu, unfortunately, cycles through really, really quickly. But that will go ahead and do it for tonight. I've been kind of playing games all day. I have work tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see how things go. So thanks for tuning on in. The human campaign is not finished, though I am not going to be playing that game all the way till its end. It's until I feel like I am done. Because we're not going to the year 2500. So I may try to get to the end of it, but essentially we've almost done everything we need to on that human campaign, which is relearn the game and play it as the humans so people can play along on their own versions of the game in case anybody had questions. But as for schedule, Polytopia will be back on Sunday. Feeling better. I just got a mild cough that I've been holding back this entire stream. And yeah, I'm gonna go play around in the freezing cold tomorrow, so I will be staying safe. I hope you all do as well. Take care of yourselves, your family, each other, and yeah, have a good one.